Hi, I'm Shanna with IdeateTV, and I'm here with Teresa Anne Power, the author of the ABCs of Yoga for Kids. And she just came out with a new book called A Guide for Parents and Teachers. And one of the things that intrigued me about this book is that when my niece and her preschool, they're doing a lot of yoga time now. And then I understand last Friday there was a big yoga event, the Kids Yoga Day.
Kids Yoga Day, yes. So last Friday, April 8th, which was just 2 days ago, 25,000 kids from around the world all practiced yoga at the same time. And you can look into this at kidsyogaday.com, but it was really exciting. And young kids too. So preschool age kids practice yoga as well as 8th graders. In fact, I taught at St. Raphael School here in downtown Los Angeles. I taught 290 kids in their gym yoga for 5 minutes. So it's really exciting. And that's, part of my goal is to get yoga across the nation and around the world for kids to practice yoga.
And why do you think a kid should practice yoga?
Well, there's so many benefits to it. One thing that's really important for preschool age children especially is that it increases their focus and concentration, which in turn helps their grades in school. And so that's really exciting because to hold these postures for young kids takes a lot of efforts from their muscles. And it's also a form of physical activity. A lot of people don't realize that it's actually exercise. So basically kids are getting exercise and learning how to de-stress and self-regulate themselves. And that's really important because kids today are overwhelmed with, stress. There's a lot of stress. There's diabetes, there's obesity, ADHD, autism. There's so many issues. And that's why this book really delves into showing how yoga can help kids with all these, not problems, but things that are going on just due to our modern technological society. Things are stressful. So yoga really helps them de-stress.
And I know it's also stressful for parents to take care of their kids, and then how can they fit in yoga into their family life and for their kids?
Well, that's the great thing about this book is it only takes 5 minutes. I mean, basically, parents can sit down with their kids and practice some simple yoga poses with them and get a huge benefit of activity and get the kids excited about doing yoga. And it's something they can do at home together, so the parents can get calm at the same time. And something bonding about it. I mean, think about it. For them to be doing, for instance, the tree pose here, where you just bring one leg inside your thigh and your hands are in prayer position, that takes a lot of concentration and focus. And it's fun for parents to do it with their kids together, showing that it's important as a bonding activity, to do.
And what's another easy pose that?
Very easy one. Okay, I'm going to show it to you here. Sorry, is the kite pose. Okay, so I love the kite pose. We all did this. All these kids on Kids Yoga Day. Here's the kite pose. Here's the kite right there. The kite pose. So basically, you're going to stretch your arms up in the air. And then you're going to lean over to one side. This is a nice side stretch. It totally tones the side of your body. And then you're going to come back up. And then you're going to do the other side. So you're going to stretch to the other side. And just doing that simple pose and then coming back up to standing. And also focusing on your breath. It's really important when kids do yoga is to breathe in and out through their nose, because that kind of mouth breathing causes stress, whereas nasal breathing calms down the body, gets more oxygen into the lungs, and really starts to help them focus on self-regulating. It really calms you down. Look at right now. See, and me too. Like after doing that pose, you get a little worked up, but you always come back to the breath, which is inhaling and exhaling through the nose.
That's funny because, I didn't really learn how to properly breathe until I think maybe junior high, and then we had to learn how to properly breathe while running, and that's when we learned how to breathe through the nose and out through the mouth.
Yes, exactly. And that's the funny thing, and a lot of kids aren't taught that. So it's really important for them to realize that, because just this shallow mouth breathing can make kids more tense and, hyperventilate. Whereas if they slow their breath down, they can calm themselves on their own. And it really helps. I've had teachers tell me, because a lot of schools practice yoga with the kids, they tell me that just doing simple yoga breathing and simple poses helps the kids, and they concentrate better and they do better on their tests at school. So, it does help kids, get better grades in school, basically. And like I said, physical activity at the same time.
And that's amazing because I know now they have a lot of standardized testing, so I could see how this can help them.
And schools think that, a lot of teachers think, I don't want to take the time out of my day to practice yoga. But I'm here to show them that, yes, only 5 minutes can go a long way towards helping them. They don't have to have an hour PE class of yoga. They can actually just take 5 minutes every day or do little yoga activity breaks where they just, it helps calm the teacher and it makes the classroom more productive in the long run.
And so where can we find your books?
Okay, you can find the books at abcyogaforkids.com. So again, it's abcyogaforkids.com. And also you can find more about this International Kids Yoga Day, which is going to be happening again next year in April, the second week of April, second Friday of every April, at kidsyogaday.com.
Well, that's amazing, and best of luck. And I'm glad that you put a book together for yoga. I know with my niece how helpful that is for her. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the show, and thank you very much for your time.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here, and I was so happy to be interviewed by you. It was a pleasure, so thank you.
You're welcome. And this is Shanna with IdeateTV.